All right, so this is our data mining project with Alliance Sales and Marketing by our group Junction with Drew Nally, Duncan McAleese, Ali Shimer, and Morgan Malilo for MGSC 394 with Dr. Sungi Park. The objective of our research is to provide data-driven insights for Alliance Sales and Marketing, focusing on trends in scanned retail sales and average retail prices over time. By examining weekly and monthly patterns, the goal is to help the company identify high-performing products, regions, and seasonal trends that could drive strategic decision-making. The CRISP DM framework influenced us to effectively dissect the data, manipulate it to build models, and draw conclusions from them. The goal is to help the company identify high-performing products, regions, and seasonal trends that could drive strategic decision-making. The dataset was visualized using Power BI to reveal trends in scanned retail dollars, average retail values, and variations in product performance across different times. This report outlines the process we followed to build data visualization models and serves as a guide on how to leverage these models as a decision-making tool for complex business challenges. Alliance Sales and Marketing is a nationwide food broker specializing in consumer packaged goods with a focus on food and beverage companies. Alliance and Sales Marketing services for small to mid-sized brands. They also represent larger brands to smaller retailers who may not require a dedicated sales team. The company's primary goal is to increase product visibility, sales volume, and brand presence within retail environments for their clients. The purpose of this data mining project is to analyze historical sales data to generate actionable insights that will improve Alliance Sales and Marketing consultant services, enhance sales strategies, and optimize marketing approaches for their clients. Our analysis specifically fixates on identifying trends within sales and developing visuals to represent these insights. We strive to create clarity within the data through data mining and make informed data-driven decisions based on it.
Alliance provides 3 different overviews to help understand the data, with the first being the commodity overview. This overview accounts for all products and sales and shows data from current and previous years. It's customizable and allows data analysts to view unit sales based on their desired means of study and features a ranking of the top-selling commodities. The manufacturer overview categorizes data by manufacturer and gives insights into brand performance and showcases metrics such as performance on dollar sales within measurable time period. The manufacturer overview is related to the commodity overview in the way that it allows users to break down the data into the data analyst's desired categories. The manufacturing ranking utilizes rankings according to the unit sales in dollars, able to analyze data similarly to the manufacturer overview, but it's also able to break down sub-commodities into their specific categories. These distinct categories could be labeled by brand or flavor of yogurt, for example.
As for our store selling summary, it works to provide analysts with a summary of sales based on location. The relation between sales and location will allow analysts to presume how to improve customer experience, loyalty, and hopefully grow overall profits. The store selling summary unfortunately doesn't provide a straightforward way to break down the data down by other categories, but putting forth further specific categories such as time frame would need to be done manually. We then work to prepare our data using the 2021 sales data, including the 4 different kiosk Excel spreadsheets. We were able to create multiple Power BI visuals that allow the viewer to visualize the data in a reformed and simpler version. We started off by uploading the 2021 sales data source into Power BI using Get Data, then utilized the query modifier. We were able to look at each sales data query with ease, and we were capable of in order to clean it up. And from there, we sorted the data so that it is all in the same form. This including changes certain forms to text, decimal, or whole numbers. We also removed the first 11 rows and added columns to use as a header. And this overall merged all the documents together using the append queries tool. It's also created relationships between the weekly divisions and split the week name column into year, period, and week number columns. Data preparation took the longest amount of time, which is understandable, but it typically takes 80%. But it was very tedious and, however, was vital to this process.
As far as the models, these are some filters that we added so you could filter the data based on specific items to see how that affected sales. This is the first model that we built, and we use the transform data to manipulate it to make insightful visualizations. I created a line and cluster column chart visualization that represents sales performance over time, considering the impact of price changes. I included a slicer so it can be filtered to see this relationship based on specific items, like various yogurt products. You can select specific products here to filter or analyze how individual items contribute to kiosk's average retail or average retail metrics over time. This graph is very insightful and can be interpreted for Alliance sales and marketing in multiple ways. As far as sales relative to overall sales, the trend in this analysis can aid Alliance sales and marketing in making decisions concerning product placement, promotions, or pricing. In addition, the company can track certain products and understand what items are causing sales to increase or decline. Alliance sales and marketing could assess these patterns to adjust in inventory, marketing strategies, or customer engagement to increase sales. The next model depicts the sum of scanned retail dollars over weeks. A consistent weekly trend is visible, with minor fluctuations in weekly prices. Notable spikes in sales suggest potential seasonal demand or promotions that should be explored further. Overlaid line shows price LY and price TY data, revealing price changes over the years. These price shifts might have impacted sales volume and should be considered in pricing strategy.
As for our testing and evaluation, our data visualization models consistently deliver accurate representations of our own data. These filters allow us to dive deep into specific subsets of the data, enabling us to confirm that the data is being displayed correctly. By narrowing the focus, slicers help us verify that the visualizations reflect the intended data accurately. We also were able to compare the results of our data to the 2020 Kroger 451 template to ensure accuracy. After testing the data with splicers and comparing the model, our models are logical and accurate displays for our company's use.
By using our models, customers make smarter, data-driven decisions with confidence. Visualizing the data makes it much easier to quickly digest and understand. For example, customers can easily compare total retail sales from 2019 to 2020 and see price changes between last year and this year. The slicers give customers the ability to drill down into more specific data. They can filter by manufacturer, item, or time period, such as day, week, month, or year. These tools are incredibly helpful for customers who want to spot trends and patterns without having to scroll through massive data sets. With just a few clicks, they can compare sales across different manufacturers and items over time, making it much easier to make informed decisions. Based on observed peaks, Alliance should consider increasing stock or promotional in high-demand months. Exploring region-specific strategies may also optimize sales in areas like Atlanta, Cincinnati, and Columbus. Given the fluctuations in price this year and price last year, a price sensitivity analysis could be valuable to understand how pricing impacts sales volume. Emphasize products that consistently perform well and analyze underperformers to see if they could benefit from a change in strategy, such as bundling or discounting. The biggest obstacle was the preparation of data. It was difficult because we had to standardize the data across 4 data sets before merging it. We had originally tried to upload the files into one table before realizing the data was not synthesized. Formatting had to be changed along with deleting rows. After the data was properly prepared, it was easier to make the models.